Okay. Let's turn that off. Okay, let's see here. Um okay, it says we're live. We've got an excellent stream connection. And this should be live, I do believe. May wait let's see. Let's open the actual channel here just to confirm we're live. Okay. Let's take a look on the channel here. Doing this somewhat quick live stream. I say quick, but it could be up to half an hour to kind of talk about the Galaxy event tomorrow. I'm pretty excited for that. If you guys haven't seen some of my content I've been making about the Z Flip 5, we're going to take a look at that in just a second. Make sure it looks nice and shiny, well cleaned. May turn it on and play around with that phone for a little bit. Okay, let's let me copy. Can I copy my link here? I'm gonna post this to my community tab. For those of you watching at a later date, YouTube, if you aren't familiar, YouTube some time ago changed it to where, you know, the community tab has been, I think, there for quite some time, but now you've got videos, shorts, and a live section. It's all separate. I am live. Come hang out and let's chat about the Z Fold6. Wrong button. Flip6. Paste a link. And post. There we go. Okay, so we are live. Good connection. Good deal. So yeah, Galaxy Z Flip 5. This is kind of off topic here. I'm using the Osmo Action 4 as a webcam. That's one of its coolest features. I did kind of an unboxing and a quick impressions video of that. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's like a little action camera. I really like it. It's got pretty good quality. And you can use it as a webcam, which is really neat. Okay. So, can I kind of scoot this back right here? Just like that. Whoops. Let me grab that. I need a wireless mouse. I might just do that. Grab it from the other computer. It's just kind of an off-the-cuff live stream. Need to vacuum my mouse pad. But we just kind of go with the flow. Okay, here we go. And I wish I could zoom on the Action 4 when it's set up as a webcam, but apparently you can't. Unless, let me see here in OBS. Can I... Should have tinkered around with this for a minute. Lock preview, enable preview. Wait, let's see. I think we get to more settings if we double click it. Right? No camera. Oh, let's see. Configure video, maybe? Is there a zoom? Auto. See, it's all just blank. So I don't think you can really configure it much. Configure crossbar. Device default. I might have to tinker with this later. Thought maybe it would, like if I were to right click, I could do a zoom here. Project, preview scaling. Scale to window canvas 1920 by 1080. Group selected items. Yeah, I don't see anything here. To transform. That would be like if we wanted to flip it around. Scale filtering, blending mode. Anyway, I can tinker around with this some other time. I just wish I could zoom in more, kind of like right here. So here we are, Z Flip 5. I used this phone for a few months, and it was really good. I haven't had any issues out of it. Now, I haven't dailied this phone, since launch. So, super, super long term for the past year, I can't speak to the quality of it. I'm sure there's people on Reddit or other forums and what have you who have issues with maybe the kind of the built-in screen protector, maybe scratches or anything like that. But as far as I can tell, mine doesn't have anything like that. It's been really good. And for quite some time, I usually use a case on my phones, but with this one, I've not used a case, which I kind of surprised myself with that one. But I just always felt like I had a good grip on it. It's not as wide. Let's see. Here's my OnePlus. Let's do this here. Like the aspect ratio, it's not as wide as most other phones, in that aspect. So I always felt like I had a pretty good grip on it. And the case I did have, I think it was a ring key case, which I hadn't used before. It was pretty good. It was kind of like a hard plastic case, but it broke somehow or another. I think, I'm trying to remember how that broke. Oh, no, it was actually my fault. I remember now. So on the sides of the device and in the case, there were these little adhesive parts. And I don't know what came over me, but I peeled those off, and then it wouldn't stick to the phone anymore. It was the outer protective part, or was it? No, it was. I can't remember, but either way, the case just wouldn't stay on. That was my fault. But let's see if we've got some juice on this. There we go. Last video I made, I was surprised because I had charged it up to 50 or 60%, which they say that's what you're supposed to do when you store a phone long term. And I'm almost certain I turned it off, but I don't remember exactly. But it was dead in one of my videos I made on the channel a while back. But we have some juice this time. So let's see what's going on here with that. Can we set that like right there? There we go. Yeah, that's a pretty good view. Okay. Yeah, so I will be trading this in regardless for the Flip6. Oh, what's this here? An update? Oh, optimizing apps. Maybe it had an update or something last time. I will be trading this in for the Flip6, and I will not be opening that device, and I will be selling it. So if any of you are interested, leave a comment on this live stream, and I will give you my email. And if you're interested in purchasing that, I will give a good deal on that. But yeah, the reason for that I'm not very interested in keeping the Flip6 is just because the outer display is just not a good fit for me. These are good devices. It's just not perfect for me. I've got big thumbs, so the outer display just isn't super, super handy. But I guess I won't really know. Well, here's the things we do know about the Flip6. It'll have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, most likely a bigger battery, 4,000 milliamp hours, up from 3,700, which was on my wish list. I hope to see IP68. Not sure if they can do it, but that would be nice to see. Here on the Flip 5, we have IPX8. So it would be nice to see the full IP68. I'm not entirely sure if that can be done on folding devices, but that would be really cool. There's going to be an increase to RAM, so up to 12 gigabytes from 8. And as far as I can tell, the outer display is going to be pretty much the same on the Flip6, which is a bit of a bummer because you've got Motorola with the Razr Plus and the standard Razr 2024, and pretty much the standard Razr has the same size display as the Flip 5 and Flip 6, and I think it's $6.99 for that. All these notifications rolling in here. Can I just hit clear? There we go. There might be some more come in. It's an update here. So that's a bit of a bummer, and that's my main reason that I don't want to keep the Flip 6 is just because the outer display is just not a good fit for me. It does have lots of functionality and it does work well, and some people really like it, but hopefully sometime in the future I'll be able to try one of the book style folding phones, the ones that open like this into like almost like a tablet. That's the ones I really want to try. And tomorrow after the event, I'm going to check I'm hoping the trade-in is pretty good on these. I think there's going to be a $100 price increase if the rumors are true. I mean, that's to be expected this day and age, inflation and what have you. You know, so this one here is the 512 gig version of the Flip 5. I don't necessarily need to upgrade to the 512 gig Flip 6. So I'm going to check the, you know, the price to, I might just upgrade, you know, like for like, 512 gig for 512 gig. And, so hopefully the trade-in deals are good. You know, I hope, I pre-reserved the, for the event, so you get the $50 credit on Galaxy devices. So I went ahead and did that. So that'll knock off a little bit of price on the cost to upgrade. And so I'm hoping it's no more than like $200 to upgrade. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's a decent deal. So that would mean, let's see, what's the price difference in the I'm not entirely sure the price gap between the 256 gig Flip 5 and the 512. It might be 150. So let's say it's let's see, what was it, $1,100 like $20 or $1,150? Let's just say the Flip 6 is $1,250. And I've got the $50 credit. I would hope Samsung would give me at least 1,000, I guess. Is that right? Math in my head. 1,000 for my Flip 5 on a trade-in. And I'm curious to see, you know, I was taking a shower and I was kind of thinking about the event tomorrow. I'm curious if they'll offer in the same amount trade-in for the Flip 5 towards the Fold 6, or if it'll be more. I'm not sure. If that's a good deal, I might actually pick up the Fold and keep that and do a review. Not entirely sure on that yet. Have to wait and see tomorrow what the trade-in values are for. But either way, definitely going to upgrade to the Flip 6 and sell that, just because the Flip's not a great, you know, fit for me. And but if the trade-in is enticing enough for the Flip 5 here towards the Fold 6, I might do that, because I've been really wanting to try one of the the book style folding phones. So that would be nice. But I did daily my Flip 5 here for I think maybe 3 months or so before I got my OnePlus 12. and had no issues with it. You know, nothing with the folding aspect. It didn't loosen up. It still feels as firm as I remember. You know, so nothing with that. Build quality, you know, it's held up well. I don't think I've dropped it without a case. And right off, I don't see any, you know, major wear marks. I am going to clean it before I send it in and probably peel off this screen protector on the outer display. But yeah, good little phone. Definitely expensive. It is a bummer, though, that the outer display is going to be the same, because, you know, Motorola with the Razr Plus, it has a 4-inch outer display, and you can get the same size display as the Flip 5 and Flip 6 on the cheaper standard Razr 2024. So, and, you know, Motorola doesn't have as much experience in the software department as Samsung, but, you know, just a really sweet outer display on those. I mean, I can't say it enough. And I didn't click on this article, but I saw rumors about the Flip 6 having an LCD, an IPS outer display, and I just think that's a bit weird. I'm not sure. You know, it's OLED here on the Flip 5, so that's kind of a step backwards. I'm not sure why they would do that. And I hope to see, you know, not that it really matters to me because, you know, I'll be selling it, but it'd be nice if the outer display had a higher refresh rate than 60. I'm not sure if we really need it, but, you know, smoother is better, right? At least 120 hertz. It doesn't have to be anything like Motorola does, 144, 165, but 120 hertz on the outer display to kind of match the inner display refresh rate would definitely be nice. And, but, you know, I think reviews overall of the Fold 6 and the Flip 5 are going to be really good. And overall, my review of the Flip 5 is, you know, it's a good device. It's a Samsung. It's got good software, you know, great hardware, screen, cameras are pretty good. I hope that the Flip 5 this go around has better cameras. Not that these are horrible by any means, but kind of a bit dated. So hope to see an upgrade in that aspect, you know, on the cameras on the Flip 6. So I think that's about all I can say. You know, I am pretty excited. Hopefully I'm awake in time to catch the event and watch it live on YouTube and then see what those trade-in deals are. But yeah, you know, ever since I got my OnePlus 12, it just won me over with the fast charging. Was just a game changer for me. I've never had a phone that's charged as fast as the OnePlus, and just a really I really like Oxygen OS. It's in my opinion, Oxygen OS is quite a bit a step above stock Android. I think, you know, on the Pixels it's too plain, but with Oxygen OS, it just makes more sense to me. And some people love One UI on the Galaxy devices. Some people prefer stock Android, and that's the beauty of the Android world. But that's really about all I can say in this kind of late night live stream. I hope you guys are truly doing well. Let me know your thoughts on the Z Fold 6, Z Flip 6, if you plan to order them, what you're trading in, and just overall, if you're excited about it. So, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.